The gospel is the greatest message on earth, but millions of people have never heard it. What would happen if the good news of Jesus Christ were to be proclaimed in every nation on earth on the same day?
Russell Evans from Planet Shakers want to encourage you for the Global Outreach Day.
There's an exciting new vision for you. It's called Global Outreach Day, in which millions of people will gather together in their areas of the world and go out and reach people for Christ all in one day.
The vision of the Global Outreach Day is amazing. In over 200 nations, Christians want to share the gospel at the same time. And it's so simple. The ordinary believer is sharing the extraordinary gospel. Everywhere, in the neighborhood, the street, jails, hospitals, reach at least one person with the gospel. I believe together we can reach the world.
What a day that will be when on one day the gospel net is cast across the whole globe, from continent to continent, winning multitudes for Jesus Christ, counted by the millions. It excites me greatly. I'm part of it. I pray for it. We stand together in it. And God bless you all.
The gospel is the greatest message on earth. Jesus died on the cross to save us for eternity. He arose on the third day, and he is alive forever. Imagine a day where Christians worldwide are sharing the gospel of Jesus. This is the Global Outreach Day. Every last Saturday of May, millions of Christians all over the world are going out and sharing the gospel. Daniel Oscar from the Bible League, he said the Global Outreach Day is a simple idea for the biggest church mobilization in the third millennium of Christian history. Reinhard Bonnke said the Global Outreach Day is a day of salvation. And Nick Vujicic said, go out, step out and face, do something you haven't done before. The Global Outreach Day is so simple. Every believer can do it. You have to reach one person with the gospel. Billy Graham was asked, who is your successor, in a big meeting many years ago? And this was his answer. You all, everybody. Imagine we could mobilize the whole church worldwide to reach people with the gospel. We can reach more people than Billy Graham ever did. Rick Warren, he said, there is an army of believers sitting in churches waiting to be mobilized. If we could figure out a way to turn the audience into an army, it will change the world. This is a Global Outreach Day. We turn the audience into an army. It is a catalyst to mobilize the whole church. Here's some facts of the first 3 years. We started in a kickoff meeting in the biggest church of the world in Lagos, Nigeria, with around 1 million people. They were praying, and then we've sent them out to evangelize. We had activities in around 100 nations. We've printed 60 million beautiful gospel tracts, and we've reached 65 million people with the gospel. Only in Brazil, in the year 2014, 3 million Christians were active. In Nepal, 147,000 people got saved and added to the church, and we could plant 6,631 new house fellowships. In Nigeria, we've trained 33,000 churches to share the gospel, and around 100,000 people got saved. After the Global Outreach Day, we've heard so many outstanding, awesome testimonies like this. In the Amazon of Brazil, a tribal chief and part of his tribe got saved. In the Dominican Republic, there was a lady 100 years old. She heard the gospel on the Global Outreach Day, and that was her last chance to spend eternity with God. She got saved and baptized, and then she died. In the Bangladesh, there was a man in hospital. The doctor said he has to die. There is no chance. He's not able to help him. But on that day, they prayed for him. The Lord touched and healed this man, and the whole Muslim family got saved. In El Salvador, there was a crazy man. They chained him like an animal. And on that day, they prayed for him, and the Lord delivered him. And immediately, the man got saved. The Global Outreach Day is more than a program. On that day, no preacher is coming. The whole church is going. It is very simple. This is what you can do. Number one, mobilize the whole church. Mobilize every believer, every cell group. Number two, training. It is very good to train every believer how they could share the gospel. And number three, action. You can do so many different things in order to reach people. One-on-one, invite somebody for a coffee or for an ice cream or for a meal and share the gospel. 2 by 2, meet in a church and have a time of prayer and then send them out 2 by 2 to the bus station, marketplace, hospital, jails, everywhere. Organize a big open air. There are so many ideas what you can do in order to reach people. The Global Outreach Day is a wonderful chance to mobilize your whole church. One drop of water is not a lot, but many of them becomes a flood. Let's flood the world with the gospel.